Okay, let's have a look. I think that's good. Rushing about as always. Are we working? I think so. Give us a thumbs up underneath the video if it's working. That would be useful. Or type something in the comments below. Then I know if it's working or not. Ah, eating Peter, it is working. Marvellous. Right. Just a quick update because I've been busy again as per usual. I haven't even put the heating on tonight. That's why I'm hoodieing me woolly hat on because it's very cold. Right, so Eden Pete Stella. So I've started uploading yesterday the catalogue onto Easy Live for the weekend. So you'll see from the home page. Go over there. I'll just put a few more on just before going live as well. View catalogue. We're up to minute 46 slots at the minute. Now most of these at the moment will only have one decent picture, but there will be more pictures in due course and videos later in the week. I'm just trying to get it all up as quickly as possible, with at least one picture of each, so it goes out on the searches overnight again. So there's probably another, what have we got in a minute? 46, I think it said there. There's about another, probably half a dozen more or so to do tonight. Trade stims, I think. And then the last batch of photos will be tomorrow night. So we're getting there with all that. But so it's up now. Obviously, you'll see there's just gaps in the lot numbers. So I don't think they're missing. They're not. They're just not yet uploaded. For example, lot number 10 is not there yet. But you can register now. You can bid now if you like. It's always a good idea for those if you've never bid before or don't know how this system works. While everything's at £1, obviously bandits that are going to make £500, while they're at £1 or two, have a go at bidding £2, £3, £4, whatever. Bear in mind they are real bids, but you're not likely to buy a one-armed bandit for a fiver, are you? And if you do, well done. You make a very large profit on it. So at least you can kind of have a go, see how it works. Put in a low bid, and then you should get an email when you get outbid, and then you'll get the gist of how the whole system works. So there's a little bit of advice there. Evening Steve, from right back from Chicago this morning, but been keeping tabs on your live streams. Excellent. Glad you're paying attention at the back. Yeah. So that's where we're at so far. I also today took some snaps of a bunch of interesting coin-op posters I mentioned the other day. And things that were going in the auction. So there's one there of Denison's working models. I think that's a copy of a label off the back, but it's been blown up into a big poster. And I made notes of the sizes of all these posters as I photographed them, and managed to leave my notebook at the warehouse. That was clever of me, wasn't it? I was in such a rush today to get off. Big Mills poster. That's it's kind of sold the individuals. Each sheet is like about an A4. That's a full poster. These are some Japanese, I think it's museum with automata and mechanical music and stuff in. Quite interesting. Long posters. Good stuff for your games room. What else do we have? This again is quite a big poster, 2.5 foot or so by 20 inches or so, something like that. Double-sided, this one. With loads of uprights and things on, all early stuff. I think it's a copy of like a folded up flyer or something. Las Vegas Museum. This was an exhibition in Paris sometime or other. Another Paris exhibition. Poster with a Watling roller tour, not top, roller tour on it. That's a poster about the Gauselman Museum exhibition. Very nice vending machine, quite like to own that. Coin Slot is a 1974 exhibition, apparently, up in Sheffield. If anybody remembers that, if you're old enough. Nice Mills factory block. That again is quite big. It's, I don't know, yay big by yay big, something like that. Moulin Rouge, randomly. It's just in the pile of posters. It's an organ grinder thing. Oh yeah, Jack Donovan obviously borrowed it to it used to be a very famous automata shop. There's an interesting notice there about Samson's being the sole distributors of Mills. It was come from the coin slot apparently in the 1930, I think it is, something like that. Arcadia 85 poster. A lot of us have got the catalogue and the auction catalogue. There's a poster for it. Cartoon of Charles Ahrens. Interesting. Oh, there we are. Back to square one on those then. So yeah, there's those to go in. Then there's a load of very interesting, big, again, sort of quad size, 30 by 40 inch thereabouts. They're like vintage educational sort of posters, all sorts of interesting stuff. But some really good images on some of them. So there's a batch of those to go through. We'll probably put a 10 in each of the next 3 or 4 auctions or something. So I think I've got about 40 of them or something to go through. It gets a bit boring sitting there for poster after poster after poster, isn't it? But I'll put 10 in or something like that. So watch out for those. We've got all the little fairground carved seahorses and fish and dolphins and all that lot. 18 of those. Again, I photographed half a dozen of them, left all the measurements, so I don't really like uploading them without the measurements because everybody just asks. So I'll put them up tomorrow. What else was there? Then there's sort of the odd bits and bobs. That'll probably be Thursday before they go up. The odds and bits of advertising-y things. Interesting bygone-y bits and bobs. I don't know what else is. Other odds, but you know, usual odds. So there we are. That's where we're at the minute. And then loads of coins. There's a lot of coins this time to sort out. A little bit of feedback on your mic. Sound like you're streaming from a submarine. Oh, I wonder why that's going weird tonight. It's because I've been shuffling everything around probably and keep unplugging things and plugging them back in again. And yeah. Hopefully when I get some new internet at the new warehouse, I can set up a proper little studio corner permanently so I don't have to keep plugging things in and out. And it should all be lovely. Right, so let's head on back over to here. Let's try to think what the other bits and bobs were. Yes, like the advertising bits, which is a few more of. Obviously the fairground stuff. We've got in the miscs, some more miscs. Yeah, there's canal panels and so on. So it'll probably be Thursday before those go up, but we're getting there slowly but surely. Paul says it sounds fine here. Well, there we are then, Steve. It must be your end. I haven't done anything different my end, but I have been moving a lot of stuff around and unplugging and plugging in, and it does affect it sometimes. So don't forget Saturday viewing 11 till 3. If you're coming, it'd be useful to know numbers roughly for cups of tea and things. Also, somebody said, oh, it'd be a good idea if people could kind of get together and get organised and share driving. If there's 3 of you coming up from Surrey or Essex or whatever, well, yeah, that's not really something I can organise. But hopefully most of you have got enough intelligence to sort that out amongst yourselves. You know your fellow local collectors, don't you? Have a ring round, see who's coming. And then you can have a chat on the way, look at some stuff, have a chat on the way home. Save yourselves some petrol money. Excellent idea. Big K, even Steve, on the easy push, it says it's got a new motor. Any idea if it's correct for it? And then I've got a love heart for some strange reason. I think the love heart might be mine, not your hand. Or a new style one. It's a new one, I think. I will make sure it's in the photograph because I haven't photographed that yet. That'll be tomorrow-ish. Paul, you had a football kicker for a push. Is that in the spare sale? No, I'll probably put that in this sale, I think, other than the spare sale. Because up until now, we've always sold them because they've got used, as you know, on fairground stalls. So people who like the fairground games like to buy them, and now we know they're off a machine. So yeah, I'll stick it in this sale. I have photographed him, I think. So keep an eye out for that. What else was there? Can't think. Yeah, spares. I was going to say, if you're coming at the weekend to view stuff, if you've got any spares for the spares sale, if you want to bring them with you, that would be a good idea. Need to close that very soon. Because I've got got to finish this sale off and then crack straight on with the books, get all those catalogued, because there's about 500 books or something to do. Which doesn't take quite as long as machines do to photograph and whatnot, but it's still a couple of days work. So yeah, no rest, as they say. So if there's any more questions, fire away quickly. It's just a quick update. And I'm going to go and grab something to eat and then edit another load of photographs. I've got about 300 photographs to do. So I shall probably be up all night doing those. Aren't I good to you all? Do you appreciate it? I wonder sometimes. But yeah, as somebody was saying about another auction that we won't mention, it's good to have more than one photograph of things. So yes, make sure everything's got plenty of photographs. Right, that's probably it then, I think, isn't it? So next video, next live stream will be Friday night, I think. Might do a day early because of viewing Saturday. I don't know, probably Friday. Might squeeze another one in Thursday. It depends how far I'm up to with all the finishing off the catalogue, basically. So just keep an eye on the website and emails and whatnot. And hopefully we'll see some of you on Saturday. Hopefully by Saturday it'll all be laid out so you can actually get to it. I'm still shuffling stuff around, bits of furniture that haven't been collected yet, and one thing and another. It's all a bit chaotic. But yeah, by Saturday hopefully it'll all look like an auction room again. Marvellous. Right, I'm off then, I think. I will catch up with you again on a Friday, if not before. Hopefully see you Saturday, and hopefully sell you something on Sunday. Excellent. Nighty night.